Let's get right into this. Today, I want to show you how we can use AI. In particular, I'm using ChatGPT to transform just standard photos into staged photos. I find this a huge cost-saving tool for a realtor or anyone who wants to be able to better propose maximum usage of a property that they are selling. For instance, what's on the agenda today? Okay, we're going to transform some interior residential pictures into stage furniture photos. You ready? Okay. It says, absolutely, I'm ready. Okay, so it goes through all the stuff that it's going to do. It even suggests a couple of keywords to use when talking at Tommy Bahama or coastal luxury, modern desert, contemporary, restoration hardware, California casual, etc., etc. Okay, it talks about designer rugs, bed limits, tasteful accessories, things like that you might use. Or it'll make sure that furniture placement feels architecturally correct, nothing blocks doors, windows. I find that's not always true, but let's get into this and see. So to do this, I'm going to click on the little plus sign down here and then add photos. So within my photos here, if I go to Eric Meeks listings, not that one there. If we go to 75, 476. I look at pics. I've got a lot of them here, but let's go back maybe around that date. No. If I go to 426, I need a nice interior shot. Okay, this one here. Okay, this is a kitchen island picture. Create a luxury placemat setting on the central island, including plates, placemats, wine glasses, a flute glass, and silverware. Using optimal colors for color separation and visual display on the internet. Keep it light and bright. Okay, so now this is going to take a minute for it to do it. Let's count it right now. I should have actually put on a timer, but that's okay. This will take approximately 2 minutes. During that time, I'll tell you some things that I see in using ChatGPT is that as these threads that we're creating right now, this is a new thread talking to it about creating stage furniture photos on it. As we get further and further down through the list, the more it will begin to stray and it will remove a doorway from a picture, or it will not remember the table setting it did in the last photo, which is the same as the next photo, just from a different angle so that you can show the room two different ways on it. And it will begin to have slight differences within the picture. I encountered this yesterday with the living room picture where I was taking pictures from different ends. I also see this when doing a personal photo adjustment. So if you want to make yourself look younger, thinner, taller, whatever, it'll do that. Okay, so that's the picture. Let's see if we can enlarge that a little bit. That's kind of a nice setting. I like that for what it's done. And let's look at the original. There it is without. There it is with it. So let's try one more. Okay. So you can see, and that took us what, 2 minutes to do it? It really is not very long at all. Um, no, this one. Okay. There you go. Luxury, Tommy Bahamas table with full place settings as it's to be included in the travel visit. I think you'll find that this one turns out pretty good too. Um, if I had been able to find a living room photo quickly for this here, I would have liked to have done that. If you're all still with me, I'll do one more after this and then we'll call it quits. I like to keep these short so that you can stay on pace for your day, but this is just one more tool. I pay for the $20 a month ChatGPT upgrade, and I'm able to do this with photos over and over again. Now, to comply with your MLS, you do need to add into your comments that some photos may be digitally staged. That looks pretty nice. Basically the same living room. It even added some art down here at the end. All right, so if we go back to there, very, very close. I would say it increased this door and window arrangement here on the left just a little bit to make it more pronounced in the photo, but it's also very, very true. And I think that's a great photo that could be used. All right. So one last one. Let's go as photos and see if real quick, 26, 4, I come to best. Yeah, master bedroom pics. That is one of them there, but I would that one. Love to hear how this is working for you. If in the comments below, if you could add some of that, it would be very interesting to see if any of you have new ways of using this tool that I have not discovered yet. I always love a good conversation about tech, and I appreciate you watching this video. Please like or subscribe to this video so that we can build a community of people all shooting for the same thing. And then we finally get to final tweaks, polishing details. Ah, okay. Actually, I kind of like that. Okay, so it's set up a large table with a flower arrangement on it here. I can see the same dining room table over on the right-hand side in there, and we get a glimpse into a living room beyond, even put a TV on the wall in the correct spot, by the way. That is the location where a TV would go in this home, and we catch some golf course views in the back. I'm very happy with that. How about you? Do you like the images that we were able to create here? I think it's as nicely done or better than anything I would have gotten in hiring a digital designer to do this for me. So we're going to call this over. We're going to call it quits, and we're going to say, good job, ChatGPT. My name's Eric Meeks, and I appreciate your time. Have a good day.